A new Prime has been announced for Warframe, and Bungie adds even more content to its free-to-play Destiny 2 offerings. All that and more, my name is Ethos, and this is Free to Play Weekly. First off in the news this week, a new Earth Elemental Warframe is being added to the Warframe Prime program. Named Atlas, this Warframe comes with a Sentinel companion, Death Cube, a Death Machine Rifle, and Tekko the Fist weapon. A Prime take on the Warframe released in 2015, and its variants can be obtained in-game for free via relic hunting. Or, if you're really not into putting in that work, it can be obtained with additional items via the Atlas Prime package. Thursday has come and gone, and that means Epic Game Store was updated with the weekly free game offering. This time, players can get 4A Games' Metro 2033 Redux, as well as a simulation game from indie developer David O'Reilly titled Everything. Most of you will be familiar with the post-apocalyptic FPS Metro 2033, but for those that aren't, it takes place in the Moscow underground, where some of the surviving members of humanity have gathered following the post-apocalyptic event. Players will take the road of Artyom, a citizen raised underground who is forced to leave in order to warn the rest of humanity of an impending danger. As for Everything, it might be a little less familiar to many of you. It's described as an epic award-winning reality simulation game where everything you see is a thing that you can be, from animals to plants to galaxies and beyond. Players can travel between inner and outer space, exploring an interconnected universe. The game doesn't have any real goals or quests for players to take on. Instead, they just interact with the procedural simulation in whatever way they seem fit. Now, both games generally run in the $15 to $20 range on most platforms, so if you're interested in picking them up, you'll be saving a little over $30. As always, all you'll need to do is log into your EGS account in order to grab them. After nearly a year in open beta and a big esports push and a bunch of new card additions, including the new Throne of Eldraine set, Magic the Gathering Arena has officially launched. Now, this latest expansion mixes fairy tales with Arthurian legends, and if you're not emotionally attached to the gingerbread people in its intro video, then you're simply not human. In addition to the new cards, there's a play any deck, win every card challenge event, which is pretty much what it sounds like. It gives players access to play any deck in standard and the opportunity to win a copy of every card in that format. If you're looking to spend some cash, you can pick up the new season of the Mastery Pass, and if you're not, you can still get free rewards by just logging in. Oh, and there's a cool little training montage video to herald the launch. Teamfight Tactics, the auto chess mode found in League of Legends, has a monthly player count of 33 million players, who play a collective 720 million hours per month, and have nearly 2 billion hours in total. This is leading Riot Games to feel confident in really doubling down on their TFT development, and some of those plans were revealed in a blog post last week. Riot also stated that they're working on a competitive scene for TFT for 2020. That's due in part to a 4-to-1 ratio of ranked games to unranked games, with the mode being incredibly resonant to some of its most competitive regions like Korea. The global average peak concurrent players in League went up 30% when TFT launched, and I was included in that, and there will be a 35% increase in total game hours in China after launch. TFT grew explosively and has held steady with about double the amount of hours of the long-running popular ARAM mode. It's likely to make the assumption that Riot has found its hit here with TFT, and one that will be around for years to come. Destiny 2 goes free to play in just a few more days, and Bungie wants to make sure you're prepared. So last week, the developer tweeted out an infographic detailing everything that would be available for free players on October the 1st when First Light sees the light of day. Now, we've already known that all the Year 1 content and the Crucible would be included in the free version of Destiny 2, though there seems to be a little bit more in this image. It seems that free-to-play players will also get access to signature activities of each annual pass season. That includes the Forges, Gambit Prime, and the Menagerie. Also, even better, Reckoning is also included in New Light. So if you're an experienced player, you know that this means that there's just going to be a load of content available for brand new free-to-play players. And for those of you who have never played Destiny 2 or have no clue what any of that content is, just know that you're going to have more than enough stuff to play without spending a single penny. And that moves us on to the question of the week. Since Destiny 2 is about to go free to play in a few days, let me know in the comments below if you're going to be playing it for the first time now that it's free, or if you're a returning player who's coming back for Shadowkeep. Or perhaps you just don't plan on playing it at all, but I mean, it's free, so why not give it a try? Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's it for this week's Free to Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name is Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.
Bring this guardian his crown.